Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms. Today, I'm hoping to finish the Grand Library, and boy do we have a lot of work to do. Right now we have a box for our exterior, and it looks pretty bad. But we are going to detail this out, make it look amazing, put a roof on it, add a bunch of detail to the exterior wall. Today's episode is going to be a massive one. We have so many things that need to get done, and I apologize for the delay in getting this video out. It's been a couple days since Kingdoms. I have to admit, I've been trying to come up with a design in my creative testing world, and I came up with about 4 designs and got into them and decided I didn't like them, tore them down, started over. It took me forever to finally come up with the design that I like, but I think I finally got one, and I think it's going to be amazing when it's all said and done. So it's going to be great. It's going to be a great thing. We've got all sorts of wonderful plans and projects and stuff. We're going to have to add some depth to these walls. I also need to go in and do the detailing on the on this wall itself, like we have over here with the unpolished granite and the gray concrete powder. So we're going to have to do that too, and it's going to be a lot easier to do that now than it will be to do it later. Now, I know a lot of you have said the library needs windows. The problem is we really can't do windows on this build because of the way that the build is set up. There's no room. If I put in windows, it's going to show all these nasty guts back here, and I can't really expand the build too much to accommodate for windows because it needs to fit within this area, otherwise it's going to mess up the layout of our whole town. So, those are all things that we're going to work on today, and man, do we have a lot of work to do. I think the first thing I want to do is get these walls detailed with the granite and the gray powder, and get the roof and some pillars and stuff like that in place. We're going to go through a massive amount of nether brick and red sandstone today, and I have spent a lot of time off camera gathering those resources. But hey, lots to be done. Let's kick it off with a time lapse. Alright guys, I am back, and I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. That was about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours of gameplay. But we're making some progress. Things are coming along. We've got all the kind of main support pillars in place. We got our roof laid out. Obviously the roof isn't finished, but the roof outline is kind of in place. And what I want to do now is I want to design kind of this front facade. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to basically here, right? And we'll do that on all of these. I've laid out a few different pillars, and it should work. We can probably do both of these at once. There we go. So we've got like a 2-block gap here and like a 4-block gap here, which is a little weird, but it'll work out. It'll work out, and it'll look good once it's done, I think. But we're just going to keep kind of building these pillars up until we hit ceiling height, okay? This over here is going to be like a little ladder type thing that works all the way up to the roof, like this, all right? And this is going to be kind of the baseline. If you Google the Roman library, I think it's Celsus, if I remember correctly, the Library of Celsus, or something along those lines, you'll see kind of the front facade of that library, and that's heavily inspiring the design that we're going for here. I'm trying to kind of replicate that feel. Now, it's not perfect, because I think in order to get it really looking like the front facade of the Library of Celsus, I would really have to kind of design this part from the get-go and build the whole library around it. But I think this gives kind of a similar feel, and that's really what I'm most concerned about. Looks like it's about to be night. Let's sleep real quick. There we go. All right, so we've got these pillars in place. So next what we're going to do is we're going to take ourselves some stairs. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and up here on the 5th block, we're going to put a stair like that, okay? So here, 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 we're going to turn it right there. And then here, 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 and there, okay? So that's kind of the base shape. Now, behind any of those stairs, we're going to run the nether brick back like this and create kind of these little, like, I guess you'd call them platforms. We're also going to have to do something with this doorway, don't worry. That's going to be a thing. Let's go there. This we may combine into one platform. We'll see. Now, let's leave those out. Those two right there. But we're just kind of going to bring these back. Like so. There we go. Awesome. All right. Now, to make this a lot easier to work with, what I'm going to do, we should still have a fair amount of spruce in the library. Yeah, there we go. Let's grab these spruce slabs. We're also going to go back here, I think, and make essentially like a stone brick, or not a stone brick, a nether brick, like, backdrop behind, right up against the wall, just like that. I need to do that over here, too. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, awesome. So now what we can do is we can ender pearl up here, and we're going to take these and put them in, put these slabs at this level, okay? And what this is basically going to do for us is it's going to, yeah, we're going to get rid of this one. We're just going to do away with that guy entirely. Basically, what this is going to do is give us like a balcony area up here. Just like so. and make it easy for us to walk around up here, which will also really help with building this thing. Not only will it be part of the design, and it's more for aesthetics than anything else. I'm going to put a ladder over here so we can actually get up to this level, but it's really more for aesthetics. It's just kind of part of the design. There we go, made that jump, and then we're going to take regular stairs and bring them across this edge, like so, okay? So we'll have this nice big line. Can I get that? Yeah. It looks like I can do it from down here. Awesome. That one we might have to hold off on until we can actually get up there. But we'll do something like that. And you know what? I'm looking at this, and I think I may have actually made these platforms a little bit off. Let me double check this. I'll be back with you in a minute. All right, guys, I am back, and I've got the balcony in place and looking good. So now what we need to do is kind of detail it out and make it look, well, a lot better than it does. So the first thing we're going to do, I added these upside-down stairs to the top of each of these pillars, and what we're going to do next is add half slabs, 2.5 blocks above the floor level. Oop, misplaced that one, but that's okay. There we go. So we'll get something going along those lines. Then up here, I need to actually pillar up a little bit. There we go. Up here, we need to make like little, I guess we would call them triangles. And we need to mix these 3 blocks. So maybe we'll go here, there, and here. Here, and there. Basically just trying to maintain the same wall mixture that we've had, but moving it around a little bit, okay? So, here, there, like so. And it needs to appear to be random. Which is sometimes easier said than done. There we go. I think that should be good. Like, we've got kind of that random feel to it, right? I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so next step is we need to actually do the roof on this bit, and that is where things get a little bit interesting. Okay, so we're going to go up, and we're going to go up like this. Right? And basically make like this little triangle like that. Okay? You can kind of see it, I hope, I think. So let's see. Here, there. Like so. Yeah. All right, we got this. It's all good. We're just basically adding this triangular roof shape to this whole thing. Let me finish this up. All right, guys, I am back, and it's all in place. We've got these little kind of ledges in here. I also did go ahead and put in the ladder right over there. So now the next step is to get the actual roof in place with the red sandstone. That's going to be quite an undertaking because I need to do this entire giant roof section. And yeah, it's going to take me a little while. Why don't we do it as a time lapse?
Once again. Got a story.
All right, guys, I am back, and the roof is in place, which is pretty awesome. And now it's time to start detailing out these walls a bit. And this is where it's going to get to a whole new level of epic, shall we say. So I want to do a little part of this with you together. Let's just grab this. I'm going to need some slabs as well. There we go. Do I have... Oh, actually, I had a whole bunch of this stuff just stored in here. That's okay. Let's do that. And then let's grab some dirt here to use as scaffolding. So the first thing I want to do, I think, is I'd like to get some little bits in here. Let's go... Let's see. I'm just trying to look at this. Maybe we'll start from this side. So let's say here, right? And then we'll go, and maybe we turn, I'm trying to think. Actually, you know what? This, let's put a row of slabs all the way like that. Yeah, this'll work. Okay. And then we can put a stair here. And a stair there. Like so. Then we'll skip a block. Right? One. Yep. Skip a block. Put a stair there. And a slab here. No. Let's put a stair there instead. So then we're going to do that over here as well. We're basically trying to come up with like this nice sort of symmetrical design. I'm going to need that back. Okay, got it. We're good. And I'm going to put one glowstone block right there. We'll put this guy up here. Okay. And then let's put a slab, a stair. Oh, not that way. Can I make it? Yeah. There we go. A stair here and here. Like that. Then we'll go slab. Yeah. Slab. Stair. We're just kind of doing kind of the same thing that we did over at the cathedral at Solus, to be honest. Just sort of working these shapes and designs and patterns in to kind of decorate the wall a bit, if that makes sense. So let's put maybe full blocks here, and then maybe a slab here and here. And I think that looks pretty good. So now, if we get rid of all of our scaffolding, where's my actual... Right here. Okay. Let's get rid of all that. Scaffolding is here. There we go. All right, and let's pick up all this stuff. And let's take a look from back a little ways and see what that looks like. I have a feeling it's actually going to look pretty good. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that nice? We'll do that on all four of those triangles. Give us this nice pattern like that. That looks sick. I love it. Okay, let me get that done to the other couple, and then I'll come back to you. All right, guys, I am back, and I've got that design added to all the little triangular bits along the building. So I think it's looking fantastic. It's doing great. I also added, you can kind of see it, I added carpet on the roof, which is something that I didn't necessarily want to do, but while I was adding the carpets, I realized that there were spawnable areas because a creeper nearly fell on me. So I added some carpets up there, basically covering up all the blocks on the roof that would be spawnable, which is also important because our mob farm is right here, and this would be within range of the mob farm, so we want mobs spawning in our mob farm, not on the roof. So the next step is we need to detail out these chunks. Each of these chunks is 9 wide by basically 9.5 blocks tall, because there's a slab that cuts off the top half, but they're basically 9 by 9.5. And there are several of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these, I think. And what I want to do is basically come up with a pattern that I can use for all of these sections. All right, guys, I am back. And there it is. That's what it looks like. I think that looks pretty good. I did just notice one teensy little thing that I want to change, though. And that is right here. I want a full block. There we go. All right, let's take a look at that again. Yeah, that's pretty nice, I think. I think that's a pretty cool design. There's definitely some interesting things kind of going on there as far as shapes and colors and stuff. Also, the gold, the yellow and the gold colors really kind of go with the red and the black very, very well, I think. I like that a lot. So now what I need to do is replicate this a couple more times. Just a few. So, I think this is a good opportunity for one more time lapse.
Yeah.
Singing this song, I see I was wrong. To chain you down, I was the clown. I'm singing this song, I see I was wrong. To chain you down, I was the clown. I know now what you're all about. I've had the time to find out. I pray for the touch of your hand. Your love is so, so grand. Oh, baby. I'm smoking my smoke, I'm shooting my coat. I'm drinking my drink, I've had time to think. But nothing drives the thoughts in my mind. We fought and fought, but I was so blind. When you're not here, I'm just a shell. Have you condemned me to this kind of hell? What are you really trying to do? Is this all just about you, baby?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I am back, and I hope you enjoyed that final time lapse of the episode. The library is, well, I won't say it's done, because there's still stuff that we have left to do, but the exterior is mostly completed. We've got all the detail done on the walls, we've got the roof in place, we've got the front facade kind of worked out. What I'm planning to do here is I'm going to have little busts made using armor stands and pistons and stuff of just basically like an iron chest plate and an iron helmet. It'll look kind of like a little like statue, a little bust of which was a pretty common thing that you'd see. But yeah, this is almost done. I think we'll be able to finish this next episode. What we still have left to do, we need to do the landscaping. I want to turn this into a big kind of open plaza. with like a fountain in the middle. I think that would be really cool. We have to do a little bit of work up here and just kind of fix this area up. It actually doesn't look too bad, but I'd like to fix this up a little bit as well. And then in here, oh, by the way, I did this little door. It's nothing fancy, but it works. Gets the job done, gives us access to the library. Inside the library, we need to add some interior decorating, some tables and chairs and seating areas and all that kind of stuff. That's all got to go in here. And we definitely need to tackle this because the ceiling is kind of floating above the walls right now. So we're going to have to deal with this as well. So that is probably what we'll be doing next episode, is putting the final kind of finishing touches on this project. But we still have to do the comment, or in this case, the question of the day. So today's question of the day is from Zaz Black, and it says, "Hey, really good job on the time lapses. How do you do them?" That is an excellent question. So basically for time lapses, what I do is I open the world to LAN, and then I jump on my laptop, and I have a second account. Ta-da! Wellscam. And this is my camera account. However, because it's actually a little bit easier, what I usually end up doing is my camera account, my second account, the one that plays on the laptop, is actually the one that does most of the building, and I do the actual camera work with my main Welsknight account, which is kind of interesting. But basically, you just need 2 accounts. You can also use the replay mod if it's available. It is not available for this experimental snapshot, so no replay mod for me. It is a little easier to do it with the replay mod, but not possible. Not possible currently because we're in a snapshot. But anyway, camera account does its thing. I basically put one account in spectator mode and let it sit there, and then I do all the building and everything with the other account. Then what I do is when I'm editing the video together, I take all those clips and I speed them up to 16 times the normal speed, or maybe I tweak it a little bit depending on the music and all that kind of stuff. But that's basically how I do time lapses in a nutshell. So there you have it, guys. This has been a wild episode. I cannot believe how much time has gone into this. I think I started recording this about 9 hours ago. Something like that. By the time I'm done with editing, and between all the planning and stuff, I bet I probably have 15 hours of work into this one video. 500 gigabytes of raw, uncut footage. That's half a terabyte of gameplay footage just for this one video. That might be a new record. But anyway, guys, I am very much out of time for this one. My friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.